Hello guys and welcome to channel Anime Selector. Today I want to show you my top 10 anime of all time. Enjoy this video. And number 10 is The Future Diary. Lonely high school student Yukiteru Amano spent his day writing a diary on his cell phone while conversing with these two singly imaginary friends, Deus Ex Machina, who is the god of time and space, and Murmur, who God's servant. Revealing himself to be an actual entitled Geass grant Yukiteru and random diary, which shows high descriptive entire based on the future and forced him into a bloody battle royal with 11 other holders of similarly powerful future diaries, with the last person standing designated as the new god of time and space. Yukiteru must find and kill the other 11 in order to survive. He reluctantly teams up with his obsessive stalker Yuno Sai, and she takes it upon herself to ensure his safety. But there is more nose girl that meets the eye, as she might have other plans for her unrequited love. Number 9. Angel Beats. Atanashi awakens only to learn he is dead. A rifle tonight girl named Yuri explains that they are in the afterlife, and Atanashi realizes the only thing he can remember about him is his name. Yuri tells him that she leads the Shingaseki Sensen afterlife battlefront, and wage war against a girl named Tenshi. Unable to believe Yuri's claims that Tenshi is evil, Atanashi attempts to speak with her, but the encounter doesn't go as he intended. Atanashi decides to join the SSS and battle Tenshi, but he finds himself oddly drawn to her. While trying to regain his memories and understand Tenshi, he gradually unravels the mysteries of the Number 8. Death Note. A Shinigami, as a god of death, can kill any person provided they see their victim face and write their victim name in a notepad called Death Note. One day, Ryuk, bored by the Shinigami lifestyle and interested in seeing how a human world uses a Death Note, drops one in the human realms. High school student and prodigy Light Yamagami stumbles upon the Death Note and signs he proves the state of the world tests the daily notebook by writing a criminal name in it. When the criminal dies immediately following his experiment with the Death Note, Light is greatly surprised and quickly recognizes how devastating the power that has fallen into his hand could be. With this divine capability, Light decided to extinguish all criminals in order to build a new world where crime does not exist and people worship him as a god. Police, however, quickly discover that a serial killer is targeting criminals and consequently try to apprehend the culprit. To do this, the Japanese investigation count on the assistance of the best detective in the world, a young and eccentric man known only by the name of L. Number 7. Gurren Lagann. Simon and Karima were born and raised in a deep, underground village, hidden from the fable surface. Kamina is a free-spirited, loose-cannon band on making a name for himself, while Simon is a timid young boy with no real aspiration. One day, while examining the earth, Simon stumbles upon a mysterious object that turns out to be the igniting key to an ancient artifact of fire, which the duo dubs Lagann. Using their new weapon, Simon and Kaima fend off a surprise attack from the surface with the help of Yoko Liner, a hot-blooded redhead wild a massive gun who wanders the world above. In the aftermath of the battle, the sky is now in plain view, promoting Simon and Kamira to set off a journey alongside Yoko to explore the vaster land of the surface. Soon they join the fight against the Beastmen, humanoid creatures that terrorize the remains of human nation with powerful robot called Gumin. Although they face some challenges and setbacks, the trio bravely fight these new enemies alongside other survivors to reclaim the surface while slowly unveiling a galaxy-sized mystery. Number 6. Great Teacher Onizuka. 22 years old, Eikichi Onizuka, ex-biker gang leader, conqueror of shonen, and Virgin has a dream to become the greatest high school teacher in all of Japan. This isn't because of a passion for teaching, just because he wants a loving teenage wife when he is old and grey. Still, for a perverted, greedy and lazy delinquent, there is more to Onizuka that meets the eye. So when he leads a job as a homeroom teacher of the class 3-4 at the prestigious Holy Forest Academy, despite sublimastics, the vice-principal of all talents are put to the test at these classes, particularly infamous. Due to their utter compare for all teachers, the class students use psychological warfare to mentally break any new homeroom teachers they get, forcing them to quit and leave school. However, Onizuka isn't your average teacher, and he is ready for any challenge in his way. Bullying, suicide and sexual harassment are just a few of these issues his students face daily, but tracking the root of their problem, Onizuka supports them with his unprovable and unconventional method. Even it is mean jumping off a building to save a suicidal child. Thanks to his ascent charm and foul lovely nature, class 3-4 slowly learn just how enjoyable school can be when you're pulling off the great teacher Onizuka. Number 5. Cowboy Bebop. In the year 2071, humanity has colonized several of the planets and moons of the solar system, leaving the now uninhabitable surface of planet each behind. The intersolar system police attempt to keep peace in the galaxy, aided in part by outlaw bounty hunter, referred to as cowboys. The Redguard team aboard the spaceship Bebop are two such individuals, mellow and carefree Spike Spiegel in balance by his boisterous, pragmatic partner Jack Black, as the pair makes a living chasing bounty collection rewards. True of course by the arriving of new members that they meet in their travel. Ain, a genetically engineering, highly intelligent West Corgi, femme fatale Phi Valentine, an enigmatic trickster with memory loss, and the strange computer with Kid Edward Wong. The crew embark on thrilling adventures that unravel each member's dark and mysterious past little by little. Well balanced with high destiny action and little-hearted comedy, Cowboy Bebop in a space western classic and a homage to the smooth and impressive music it is named after. Number 4. Code Geass. In the year 2010, the Holy Empire of Britain is establishing itself as dominated military nation, starting with the conquest of Japan. Renamed to Area 11 after its Swiss defeat, Japan has significant resistance against this return in an attempt to regain independence. Lelouch Lamperouge, a Britain student, unfortunately finds himself caught in a crossfire between the Britain and the Area 11 rebel armored forces. He is able to escape, however, thanks to the timely appearance of a mysterious girl named Cece, who bestows upon his Geass the power of kings. Realizing the vast potential of his newfound power of obedience, Lelouch embarks upon a perilous journey as the masked villain known as Zero, leading a merciless onslaught against Britannia in order to get revenge once and for all. Number 3. Clannad. Toyama Kazaki is a delinquent who finds life dull and believes he'll never amount to anything. Along with his friend Yuhei Sunohara, he skips school and plans to wash his high school days away. One day while walking to school, Toyama passes a young girl muttering quietly to herself without warning, explaining Abhan, a popular Japanese food, which catches Tomaya's attention. He soon discovers the girl's name is Nagisa Furukawa and that she explains things she likes in order to motivate herself. Nagisa claims they are away now friends, but Toyama walks away passing the encounter off as nothing. However, Toyota finds he is nurturing Nagisa more and more around school. Eventually, he concedes and befriends her. Toyama learns Nagisa has been held back a year due to a sever in lease, and then her dreams is to revive the school drama club. Claiming he has nothing better to do, he decided to help her achieve his goal along with the help of 4 other girls. As Toyama spent more time with the girls, he learned more about them and their problems. As he attempts to help each girl overcome her respective obstacle, he begins to realize life isn't as dull as he once thought. Number 2. Steingate. The self-proclaimed mad science Rentaro Akabe rent out of a room in a rickety old building in Akihabara, where he indulges himself in his hobby of investing prospective future gadgets with fellow lab members Mirai Shina, his airheaded childhood friend, and Hashiba Itaru, a perverted hacker nicknamed Daru. The three pass the time by tinkering with their most promising contraption yet, a machine dubbed the phone microwave, which performs the strange function of morphing bananas in piles of green gill. Through miraculous in itself, the phenomenon doesn't provide anything concrete in Akabe's search for a scientific breakthrough. That is until the lab members are spurred into action by a string of mystery happenings before stumbling upon an unexpected success. The phone microwave can send Emil to the past, altering the flow of history. Akabe, through the depths of scientific theory and practice, forward across the divergent tree or past and present, Akabe must shoulder the burdens that come with holding the key to the realm of time. Number 1. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. In order for something to be obtained, something for equal value must be lost. Alchemy is bound by this love of equality exchange, something the young brother Edward and Alphon Elric's after attempting human transformation, the one forbidden act of alchemy. They pay a terrible price for their transgressing. Edward loses his left leg, Alphonse his psychical body. It is only by the desperate sacrifice of Edward's right arm that he is able to affix Alphonse's soul to a suit of armor. Devastated and alone, it is the hope that they will both eventually return to the original bodies that give Edward the inspiration to obtain Metal Lip Skeleton Automale and become to state alchemist, the Fullmetal Alchemist. 3 years of searching later, the brothers seek the Philosopher's Stone, a mystical racket that allows an alchemist to overcome the love of equivalent exchange. Even with military allies Colonel Roy Mustang, Lieutenant Hedwig, and Lieutenant Colonel Smooth hungry of their side, the brothers find themselves caught up in a not so wide compromise that leads them not only to the true nature of the elusive Philosopher's Stone, but their country-marking history as well. In between fighting a serial killer and racing against time, Edward and Alphonse must ask themselves if what they are doing will make them human again, or take away their humanity. Thank you guys that you are watching this video, subscribe to this channel Anime Selector, and goodbye!